Something I struggle with, and my mother says it's a good trait, but I disagree, is lying. I'm honest to a fault, and I have a hard time being dishonest. I have a hard time lying. And when I do try to lie, I'm such a bad liar that it's painfully obvious. You know? And my mother says, "Oh, that's admirable." I guess so. But also, when I go into public, if somebody asks me a question, and, you know, like, let's say a woman who's overweight asks me, "Do I look pretty?" And I say, "Yes." I start to get uncomfortable. I feel like my mind is transparent. I feel like everybody can tell I'm lying. So, you know, I'm just a really bad liar. I don't lie. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm honest and transparent. And, you know, I know lying is a bad thing, so it's admirable that I'm just so honest. But also, you gotta go through life knowing you can comfortably lie if you need to. You know, if you can't put on a poker face, if you can, you know, lie, it's a real problem. And I think a real problem of mine is I'm just too honest. I'm too transparent. I'm not a phony, and I just naturally behave like myself. And it's a real struggle because I want to just blend in. I want to lie. I want to be able to put on a poker face. I want to be able to play something that's not me, something that's dishonest. You know, just so I can, you know, blend in. But I can't do that, you know? And I think it's because my mother and father, I guess, just stripped me emotionally naked. They never allowed me to have secrets. It was like they were telepathic with me and could read my mind. So now everywhere I go, I just can't lie. And it's really a real problem.